Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Tim Dillon Show. God, do I love these two fat whores. They are my two favorite people. I can't believe I met them in real life. We had was the dinner good?
Oh, dude. Fuck. Dude, dinner was great.
Thank you.
You really splurged. You spent some money on us.
I spent $600.
Was it really?
It was Postmates. Do you know if you spend $600 on Postmates, you go on a list? Like, I'm going to get denied end of life care because I spent $600. But we got two porterhouses at the Boa Steakhouse, and we got Thai chicken wings, and truffle mashed potatoes, and truffle crab gnocchi, and that truffle French fry. I mean, come on.
We did it up big.
We did it big. The great Chelcie Lynn, Trailer Trash Tammy, Libbie Higgins is with us. You just completed a tour. How many cities you guys do?
Oh, I don't even know, dude. I don't know.
A lot.
Yeah.
We were on the road for 3.5 months. Before that, we had a month off, and then we were on the road for 6 months. So we've been at it for 9-10 months.
And you're just fucking. Your fans are going crazy. They love it. You guys are online. I first became aware of you with the video you did about the McRib, which was brilliant.
Thank you.
Which everyone should go check out right now if you haven't seen it. Which about 10 million people have seen it. So if you haven't, you should see it. And I of course know Chelcie, and you kind of got big doing all kinds of different shit.
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
Little mukbang action, right? Amazing.
The TikTok, the Vine, the Instagram. I'm everywhere. Yeah, you can't get rid of me.
You're out there, and you know your way around a knife and fork.
Obviously.
Yeah, which is what I love about you.
Dude, I'm so happy to be here. Just three fat guys just hanging out.
Absolutely.
Talking. Enjoying
life.
Exactly.
Because we have 3-4 years left.
Right.
So I have 2 tops.
Yeah, well, that's true. Well, Libbie, stop selling yourself short.
Well, I mean, 2 years tops, I'd say.
Is that what they say?
That's what they say online.
Well, they're mean online. You're doing great. Yeah. You're fine.
You'd be surprised that I don't have diabetes. That's what they say.
Well, I just had a cardiac test, a calcium scan, and I don't have any deposits in my heart. I'm fine.
I'm good too.
A lot of it is genetics. That's the ultimate equalizer. Ben could drop dead. It's genetics, and that's what I love. Is genetics, which is why we're going to spend the next hour talking about my 2 favorite topics, race and genealogy. No, I'm kidding. It's a joke. We're kidding. When you're on the road, is it hard to not, eat like wildebeests, like wild boar, just tearing apart a tourist that you found late on a beach at night? Is that the way? Because I see the way you descend on an Applebee's. I mean, like vicious pirates trying to rape the townswomen.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough out there.
Oh, dude, number one, I hate fast food. And that, might come to a shock to a lot of people because I am large, so you think I would love that. But that's all you can eat on the road. So we fucking hate it. So we usually eat like once a day just so we don't have to eat.
That's what you said earlier. You eat once a day. That's fascinating to me.
Yep.
You don't have time to eat.
Right. Now, that one time a day.
10, 15,000 calories.
Do you make it count?
Yeah.
Do you make it count?
I don't want to be hungry till tomorrow.
When is it when you eat usually? If you do once a day, when do you do it?
At the club.
I like to do it before a show, 3, 4 o'clock, 3 to 5.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
So you're up there, you have the energy.
Yep.
But we do have an after show snack while we're laying in bed next to each other.
Yeah, we will. We'll have like an after,
maybe a little Debbie or
yeah.
Ooh,
well, fans bring
What's your little treat? Like I used to like to have a nice gas station yodel. But like or a little cupcake with the squiggly icing, but I would love a yodel or a ho-ho. When I was a young child, in middle school, I'd have like a frozen ho-ho or a frozen yodel. And there's just something nice about that with a little cold milk.
You know what my go-to snack is?
Yeah.
Funyuns with bean dip and a chocolate milk.
Yeah. You're what they call a problem. You're what they call a problem. Funyuns with bean dip and I was in the Hamptons and I had a great chocolate milk. It was so good. Fresh farm chocolate milk, with the fun. Now, you grew up in Oklahoma.
Yeah, I grew up in Oklahoma.
And your parents were not super involved.
Well, my parents were meth heads.
Right.
Alcoholics, meth heads.
Were you around them as a youth?
Yeah, we got taken away when I was 12.
Wow.
Because I don't know where my dad was. Mom got arrested for hot checks.
Yeah.
Remember that?
I know some ID theft and I knew some fun people when I was out there doing cocaine as a teenager. And some people did get in trouble for that.
Yeah.
A couple little credit card, getting cute.
That was a big thing.
Writing hot checks. And then they came and they get mommy.
She went to jail, went to go live with my grandma, and we just stayed,
Fuck yeah. The grandma holds it together.
Barely.
Right.
Barely.
You know what's sad though? You can't write a hot check anymore.
No.
It's hard.
You just can't.
You can't even do it. You can barely you can't even pay for anything with a check. It's crazy.
A hot check, man.
Now, did they tell you that when you were young, when you were 12? Did they say, "Mommy wrote a hot check"?
Oh yeah,
that's why we got to get you. Did they sit you down and go, "Here's the deal. There's real checks and hot checks. Guess which one your mother wrote?"
Yep. Oh, we knew about everything. My parents were in jail off and on my whole life. We always knew about everything.
And you're from Oklahoma. This is reality in Oklahoma. Not for
normal.
everybody, but for the majority of people.
For most
that live in Oklahoma, most people are on meth. They're writing hot checks. They're living.
Yes.
They're living on the other side of the law. They're 5 to 10 miles outrunning the cops. They're just. The lights are always behind them in the distance. It's a renegade life. It's a corn meth renegade life, right?
At least where I'm from, honestly.
That's what it is. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
It's a casino life.
Yes.
People work at a casino. Their life goal is to win some money at a casino in a room where they can smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And you wanted out of that life. You looked around and said, "This isn't for me. I want to do something else," because otherwise you would have continued to work at the Sonic or the casino.
Yeah, I worked at Sonic for 8 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But I never thought I'd be doing this.
Right.
This just kind of happened.
Me neither.
Really?
Never.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to be stealing old people's houses, which is what I wish I was doing, to be honest with you, because it's a better job.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
It's a better job. There's more longevity. There's puts less miles on the body. There's less travel.
I don't know how I ended up here because I totally thought I would. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's wild.
My job is to call people like you and get you and your friends in Oklahoma to buy houses, double wides on a foundation, and I would do the mortgages for them.
How easy was that?
It wasn't hard.
Really?
Because you would call places and I'd be like, "Hey, do you want a house?" And they'd be like, "What?" And I'd be like, you qualify for all this money. And
people did that. People got it.
For many years. It were many years. And it's coming back. The ARM loans are coming back, and we're proud because get an article up, please do something.
We're proud.
Well, here's the deal. The interest rates are high.
Yeah.
And people are priced out of the market. So they're now running these articles because Americans have very short attention spans and they love, man caves and pools and all the good stuff. So what they're basically saying now is that the actual ARM loan, the ARM, the adjustable rate mortgage, may need to make an appearance. Here we go. Adjustable rate mortgages have risks, but can save you money, and demand for them has tripled since January when the rates started creeping up. So everybody back to square one. That's what I say. Life's nothing with a little bit of a gamble.
And see, that kind of an article I'd just skip over. I don't even know what any of those words mean.
Yeah.
I would just click off.
Now, where do you live? The great Libbie Higgins.
I live in St. Louis, Missouri now.
Fuck yeah. And everybody says that's the next place.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm kidding. No one has ever said that.
We're like,
Maybe someone said that in early 1900s.
Yeah, that's probably.
But you're all headed to Nashville. The center of the world. Now, you love it down there.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And you're building a compound.
We bought 100 acres. I'm going to build a house, a podcast studio, a softball field.
What about a roller rink?
Oh, God. A roller rink?
This is the dream.
Yeah.
This is fucking awesome to hear. 106 acres.
Yep. I'm going to pull up an old, just a single wide trailer.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it up real nice. That's going to be my movie set for Trailer Trash Tammy. I'm going to film there. I won't ever have to leave unless I, want to go to Applebee's.
It's a great idea to be. That's so ambitious to want to build more than just a home. Mm-hmm. You want to kind of build a community.
Yeah.
And I would love to do that. The problem is I am surrounded by the most undeserving bloodsuckers. I mean, the lowest of the low, the least talented, most dishonest, vengeful, petty, vindictive, untrustworthy scumbags.
Yeah.
Present company excluded, I guess.
Thank you.
So for me to even in my own mind think about investing my time, my money, my energy into building a community that would only be populated by literally the worst of the worst. Just people, fleas, ticks, You
just need to be on your own deserted island.
I just kind of like a sparsely furnished cold house on a cul-de-sac with a lot of other newly developed houses where no one's really home and you don't know if it's a government testing facility or if it's an actual neighborhood. I like a fake neighborhood where you go, is this a movie set? I like something like that feels like that.
Fake neighborhood.
Easy come, easy go.
Yeah.
What, now, when you're living with grandma, is grandma's not on meth?
No.
Okay.
But she was crazy.
Yes. Now, what do you mean by that? What is that? How do you even discern that in Oklahoma?
Well, so I had two grandmas, and so we would go back and forth.
Were they lesbians or just different sides of the family?
No, and I was just about to say they were not lesbians.
Okay.
Because that did sound like they were lesbians. I had two grandmas.
Absolutely.
Which would have been cool, honestly.
Great sitcom would have been being made right now.
Yes.
They're lesbians and they're from Oklahoma. Their kids are on meth, but they're fun.
Oh my God. Yeah, live with grandma, I don't know. She was hard to live with. She's still alive. We don't have much of a relationship.
Wow.
The whole like what I do now kind of weirded her out. And
you mean succeed?
Yeah. Well, because she was used to raising her kids and grandkids. But
isn't this better what you're doing now than had you gone down the road of meth? Hot checks.
I'm having a good time.
But is there a little bit of her that's like resentful or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And
now my family resents me. Here's how I deal with it. I attack them mercilessly on the show every single week and a bonus episode on the Patreon. That seems to be a good way to handle it.
I like it. I like that. Yeah.
But here's the thing. I do believe, I do believe in healing. Mm-hmm. And have you ever tried to sit down and go, listen, you may not see eye to eye with me, but I want to let you know I'm grateful for what you did and thank you.
Oh yeah, I actually have done that. I did that a couple years ago, and
wow.
then she still wasn't having it. She didn't.
She said, "Go fuck yourself, honey."
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's all right. I'm chilling, dude. I'm having a good time.
Yeah, you don't have to dwell on shit like that. Libbie Higgins, do you even have a family?
They're all dead. Everyone's dead.
Libbie,
they're all dead. Do you even?
I'm imagining anyone connected to you in any way. I feel like you look like a girl who just burned down an orphanage and got on a box car, one of those trolleys and just left town. But I could be wrong.
I have a sister, but everyone else is pretty much dead.
God bless. Now, what happened to them?
They're just old.
Interesting.
Dead. It's the genetics you spoke of.
I know.
Bad genetics.
Me and you look like we're related, and everyone we know died in a tornado.
Yes.
Everyone we know is strewn across the wreckage.
I'm waiting for you to show up on my 23andMe.
I know. I should. I hope I do.
Close relative to
And what
Dillon.
does your sister do?
She lives in Missouri and she doesn't do any of this that we
No.
do. She's
right.
just she's very funny, but she's very afraid of the limelight.
Yeah.
Play a little bit of Libbie Higgins, the McRib. The very funny McRib sketch.
You know what? Can I say something about that McRib sketch?
Don't give us a what do you call it, Ben? Don't give us a strike or don't copyright claim us.
Yeah. Libbie almost did not post that McRib video. She sent it to me, and she said, I don't know if I'm going to post it. And I said, bitch, this is going viral. You better, if you don't post it, I'm posting it.
The reason I didn't want to post it is because I said the location, just because I was improvising.
Right.
And I knew that it was going to cause them problems. And it did.
And it did.
Well, what did it cause? What kind of problems did it
People
cause?
call there. People send shit there.
That's fun if you work at McDonald's.
To this day.
If you work at McDonald's, problems are solutions. Like, all you're fighting is boredom. So, right?
Not for the McDonald's on Dorset.
Oh, they were so mad at her every time she came through the drive-thru. They were mad
They're
at
like,
her.
don't come back here anymore.
Really?
Literally.
Oh, you would still go back?
Oh, yeah, it was my McDonald's.
Oh, that's ballsy. Yeah. That is ballsy. This is the great Libbie Higgins here.
God, it's so good.
I have an announcement to make to y'all,
Holy shit.
to the people of America. I was at this here McDonald's on Dorset. It's Monday night. I was just disrespected in there. Almost got in a fight with the gal in there. First of all, my first issue is the drive-thru was filled all the way up, and I had to walk inside. So then I'm already mad because I got to get out my car and go inside. So I go inside, I politely say, hey, can I have a McRib meal? Large size with the Dr. Pepper. And the lady said, well, okay, that'd be $6.58. I said, ain't you forgetting something, ma'am? And she said, well, what? I said, you're supposed to offer me the extra McRib for $1 when you buy the McRib meal. You ain't gonna believe it. She looked me up and down. And she said, well, it don't look like you need the extra McRib. Excuse me, bitch? I throat punched that bitch. I knocked her ass down. So if you come to the Dorset McDonald's and you see a lady named Charlene in there, tell her Carla sent you. And then you throat punch her or punch her in the cooter. I don't give a damn. This is against my civil rights. And fuck you, McDonald's. On Dorset. Not all the other ones. I like all the other ones.
Brilliant.
Shit.
That's
Holy
amazing.
shit.
Brilliant.
Did you have a video, Chelcie, where it kind of popped for you? Was there something that...
Oh yeah, I don't know if anything's on YouTube. Oh yeah, I did a video. My first viral video was like in 2014, 15, where I walked up to a car and asked for a cigarette.
There it is down there on the list.
There it is.
Cigarette.
Where?
Chelcie Lynn cigarette.
Oh.
And
let's
this
see
was
it.
the first one.
Right there, the second one. And
one right
listen,
here?
by the way,
Yeah.
oh, it's like a review.
Oh.
By the way, I almost didn't post this video because I thought it was the dumbest fucking thing. I didn't think it was funny. But I hadn't posted in a minute, so I needed something to post, and it just went like fucking insane.
What when you started fucking around online and just doing stuff, what made you do it?
Boredom.
Right.
I had,
People underestimate that. When everybody talks about how they figured something out, people talk a lot about, inspiration, all of these things that clearly to a degree matter. You know what people really leave out? Boredom.
Yeah.
Boredom's huge. It's a big motivating factor. The reason that we started doing this podcast is I got bored with a lot of other things I was doing. And I still kept doing those other things, but like I felt like I was hitting a wall creatively. I needed to do another thing, something else, add to it. And boredom's big.
Yeah, I just, when I started Vine in 2013, there were no influencers. Nobody was doing, So I never thought anything would come of it. I never thought I'd be doing it full time or comedy
It was
or nothing.
just fun to you. You were having fun.
Yep. I had 3 followers and a Reba t-shirt, and I just went to town.
That's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And now let's take a look at your.
Yeah.
Is this it up at the top here, Chelcie?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
That's a thug life.
Hey, y'all got a
version, though.
cigarette? We don't smoke. Fuck off!
That went mega viral. I was shocked.
Do it. Let's do that. Play that again.
Okay.
Hey, y'all got a cigarette? We don't smoke. Fuck off!
My most recent one was the Roach Titty video. Have you seen that?
No.
No?
Throw the Roach Titty video
Chelcie
on,
Lynn,
please.
Roach Titty. I don't know if, everything's on like tick. There you go.
This right here?
Yep.
Okay.
Do you think PBS, PBS, public television that we grew up with, where they'd have to do like You know, they would do like fundraisers and stuff, and they would give away like things. You know, they'd be like the PBS Andrew Lloyd Webber Broadway collection. You know, if you are a Excelsior member at $35, you will get not only the. I wonder if like they're gonna have to just start fucking with online people, and they'll be like, you know, if you are one of our presidential donors, we will give you the Chelcie Lynn Vine Companion, including the cigarette video.
I'm dead.
Take a look at this.
Here we go. That big floppy titty. That went wild.
Now, yeah, I mean, it's amazing. See, what's brilliant about all your shit is like immediately when I watch it, I know that you know exactly why you're funny and what to do. Like a lot of people out there have no idea why they're funny and what they're doing. Mm-hmm. They don't know what their skill set is. And a lot of times it's because they don't have one. But sometimes people just haven't keyed in on your shit is just so good because it's like everything is from that place. Like you've connected with that fucking just crazy wild, specifically you, that character, the parts of it that you are taking from your upbringing, your life, who you are, and then putting them out there. And you know these people.
Exactly.
Yeah. And
everyone knows a Tammy.
Everybody.
Everyone knows. It does.
Right.
You don't have to be from the South.
Yeah.
It does not matter where you're from. Everyone knows a Tammy.
I'm from Long Island. I can know a bunch of and I think what's fun is Louis C.K. made a good point about you can't make fun of people if you don't love them.
Yeah.
So the reason that a lot of comedy about Trump voters is really bad is because the people making the comedy loathe people they disagree with. So they loathe anyone who would vote for Donald Trump. But that's why the comedy is bad. It's hollow. It's not good. Bill Hicks used to talk about the South and make fun of the South, but Bill Hicks was from the South. And Bill Hicks also had love for the South. So when you have that admiration and you love people and you genuinely like them and see like you can poke fun at them in a funny way.
Mm-hmm. You're making fun of your own.
Yeah. And that's what I think you kind of do amazingly.
Yeah. Thank you.
You know, and the same way, Libbie, I think that like you very much love older crackhead women who spend time in parking lots, and you have that type of way to kind of make fun of the people that you love. Can you tell the story about what happened on tour? Because I think it's absolutely brilliant and beautiful.
Well, on tour,
By the way, Libbie's a smoker, and let's give her a hand of applause because I just quit, but I'll go back real soon, and I appreciate that people are out there still burning them.
I'm trying to smoke as many as I can in a day, and then whether it's 1 pack or 2, I'm trying hard. But
well, fuck yeah, you're making a little bread now.
Yeah,
yeah,
and I can afford Marlboros.
It's nice. Isn't it nice to have a luxury and see how the other half lives?
Yeah.
When you're ripping into that first cigarette of that second pack, that's how Jackie Kennedy felt.
This is how wealthy and well off I am now. Yeah. I no longer have to dig in my car for change for cigarettes. I can go into a store and buy a pack of cigarettes.
See,
and not have to check my account.
It's kind of, and I see her tearing up now, and it is beautiful. It is something that it is kind of, yeah.
And I can even get 2 or 3
at once.
And it doesn't. I don't have to look at my account.
It's inspiring to hear that. Because I know how long you've worked and how hard you've worked to just get to that point. Now you travel. Tell everyone what happened on tour. This is very funny.
Well, I spend a lot of time outside of venues smoking because we get there pretty early.
Yeah.
Probably 7 hours early.
Yeah.
Because we have mental illness and we like to be ready.
Right.
And I was sitting by the stage door. And
we used to get there, I'm not even kidding, what, 7 minutes, 20 minutes?
Insane.
Like after?
No, I'm not even kidding. The audience was in the seats, and the theater would call us and go, we might have to call local guys to do it. And we'd like, yeah, you should have called them already. Put them on stage. We'll get there. We used to get there as the curtains were going up.
We usually get there before the staff is even there.
Literally.
So we're like calling and knocking.
Literally.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I spend a lot of time outside the venue smoking, and I have a camp chair that people are starting to recognize. Ben didn't know what a camp chair was.
Camp chair is what a homeless person would.
Well, just any person that's outdoors.
Right.
Whether that be
folding
a
chair.
Yeah.
Right. So I set my chair up by the stage door where the green room was and was smoking, as I do. And one of the employees, I said hi to him, and he said hi back, and then he went back into the venue and told the merch people, which is Chelsea's sister, and all the other employees of the venue that there was a crazy street person outside the stage door, and we needed to figure out how to get her out of the area.
Yeah.
And then Tina, our friend and other openers, said, "Oh no, that's our opener," because that's how Tina talks.
It's our opener.
And so then I roasted that guy, of course.
Oh, yeah.
While I was on stage,
Yeah.
roasted. His name
You
was
guys,
Andy.
you're a family here.
We're family.
Oh, yeah.
You're a family, and you travel together,
Mm-hmm.
and you all met somewhat recently, or you know each other a long time.
We met on Vine. It's been about how many years has it been?
8, 9.
Wow.
We just met on the internet.
She searched white trash and found me.
Here, literally, that's how I met her. So I had no followers, none, 100 maybe. She had, we weren't doing what we were doing, and I searched the hashtag white trash, and this bitch pops up, and I started following her, and we've literally been friends ever since. Even before all this, we just connected and we're friends.
Now, they would be great on Are You Garbage, the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Libbie Higgins,
Yeah.
you should go on Are You Garbage, the podcast. It's a podcast where they test if you're garbage or not.
I want to go on there.
I have a tattoo on my tit that says white trash.
She does.
I think you're in.
And
Now-
there's a rose underneath it.
What makes you white trash? Just tell us what do you think it is? You don't eat seafood.
I have a lot of family members that have slip disc. That's one of the things.
Stop.
So my family has a lot of back trouble.
Right.
We love to talk about our disabilities. Lots
Right.
of family members are on disability.
And then you need to grab a couple of painkillers
Always.
for the back. Nothing wrong with a warm, fuzzy feeling.
I don't have bad teeth now, but we all have very bad teeth.
Now, what does that come from? Inbreeding? Does it come from just not a lot of money for the dentist?
That poverty, but also our love of soda. So I've been drinking soda since I was a very small child.
How
Soda in the bottles.
How young?
I remember as young as 5 and 6, my grandma making one of the first sippy cups. She took a old oyster glass can or glass thing, poked a hole in it with a drill and put a straw in it. It would give me Coca-Cola as a child.
And you love soda.
Oh my God, that's all I drink. The water that I had with you earlier is the most water I've had in months.
So you don't like water.
Oh, I love it, but why drink that when you can drink sugar?
Of course. Well, it's part of the luxury. It's part of the life that you live. I love it. Now, are you somebody who, let's say you made a lot of money. What's your one thing you go, I want this above all? Is it a car? Is it there's some people when they make money, they go, just give me this. I want one thing. Some people have it in their head. Some people it's a house. Some people it's a car. Some people it's, I don't know. So, some people just want a thing. I know people where, as dumb as it sounds, it's a watch. Is there one thing that you look at and you go?
I just like to have a car that is working properly and not breaking down.
Well, that is beautiful.
Any kind of car.
This is such a fun and sad episode. It's because you know what it reminds me of. I used to telemarket photocopiers in Staten Island, and there was a woman who worked at the thing, and her name was Ida, and she was the top producer. And she was an older woman, and I said, top producer, you think she's killing it, right? She's rolling in it. And I said to her, you're the top producer here. Everyone talks about you. She goes, yeah, I closed 4 deals this month. And next month, if things go well, I'm going to get a car. And I can stop taking the bus. And I'm like, oh, fuck. That's how bad it is when you're telemarketing photocopiers. You're not even in a car yet. You're just trying to get. So you're just like, I just like a car.
I think it's because always in my brain, again, because I have mental illness, that the bottom is going to fall out.
Well,
so I need to stay practical.
You're one of the funniest people, along with Chelcie, that we've ever seen on the internet. And there's very few people out there that interest us. in terms of their actual talent. Like the shit you do is incredibly funny. And anybody not following you or not going to see you live is crazy.
Thank you.
That's so nice.
That's so nice.
No, the reality is, that being said, you will die tragically.
Yeah.
But that will only add to the mystique of your life.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, they will find you in a Red Roof Inn and some animal will be eating you.
Yeah.
But it will be beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, did you always want to kind of be in show business, or was it just that everything else was so horrible and every door was closed to you?
Who are you asking?
Any of you?
For me, I always wanted to, be a movie star. I look back into my high school yearbook, and I forgot I put this, and it said like, where do you see yourself in 10 years or whatever. I was like, I'm going to go to Hollywood and become a comedic actress. And I forgot I wrote that. That was all. I always wanted to do that. But I just thought, where I'm from, that doesn't happen to people like me.
Right.
So that's just what I thought.
Right.
And then it's just slowly over time, opportunities started happening. I started putting stuff out there, and yeah, I think I was meant to do this, like in a weird, I don't get all spiritual and shit, but like, I feel like this is like what I'm supposed to be doing.
I agree. I mean,
Yeah.
I think you'd also be good at the casino.
Yeah.
I think
A good blackjack dealer.
Yeah.
That's not out of question.
You'd kill it at the casino,
That's
too.
not out of question.
What about you, Libbie? Was this something you always wanted to do?
I always wanted to do something in like TV or movies, but my anxiety was so bad that I literally couldn't do it till I turned 40.
Right. Well, that's when they say that's when the time is to strike. Especially for women. They say wait till you're 40 and then give it a shot.
Well,
That's the Hollywood adage. Just wait till you're 40 and then jump in with both feet.
That's why I had to start online. So I started, I don't know if you remember Justin TV. It's what Twitch is now.
Fuck it, I do. It's old school, yeah.
I used to broadcast live on there because I was scared to do stuff in real life. So I'd do these little shows on there. And then eventually I got to, Vine. And then I started doing stand-up. And then my journey is a slow one, but it's happening.
Yeah.
What do you tell people because you guys come from different places, right? I was born in New York, and I was kind of around shit like this. What do you tell people that are just completely not, they're living in Oklahoma, they're living in the middle of the country, and they're not, they're maybe not, they're not in Atlanta or New York or LA. They're not around this business to any degree. What do you tell them? Is to just go to the internet? Because that's kind of, I think, the best thing to do.
Well, it's like, with what nowadays, you don't have to be in LA to do shit.
Absolutely not.
And my advice would be just to do it. Just do it. Just start and do it. End of story. Just do it.
Right.
Because I feel like there's no people, they always say the gatekeeper, but you can make a TV show. You can make videos. You don't need somebody to make this shit.
To cast you in something.
Right.
Make it yourself.
Yeah.
Lady kills roach with breast.
Lady kills roach with breast.
That's a TV show right there.
Yeah.
I just want to add, though.
Fuck Succession.
Please just let me add this part. I pulled the roach on a fishing wire. Okay.
She did.
Is that really?
I was wondering, yeah.
Now, who found the roach?
So I bought it on Amazon.
You bought a roach?
Yeah, it's a plastic roach.
Oh, okay.
And I ordered fishing line, and I just tied it on there. And I said, Libbie, I got this video idea. Will you pull a roach across the table?
Yeah.
And she said, absolutely.
And then the people at the restaurant actually turned off their music.
Yeah,
So
I
that
said,
she could
hey guys, I'm going to film this video, and the music was real loud. I was like,
Yeah, they got Trailer Trash Tammy in there. By the way, they would have given you the restaurant.
Yeah.
If you said, by the way, guys, can you shut down for the rest of the day? I just want to throw guacamole in my pussy.
Yeah.
They'd go, yeah, of course we will.
Yeah, no. I was like, hey, could you turn the music off just because I want to try to monetize this? They were like, absolutely. Went and turned it off, and I smashed my titty, and that was one take.
Everybody's tracking you now. Governments, private companies are trying to sell you things, and it's crazy. You don't have any anonymity, any privacy. What can I do? Ben?
Well, first of all, you have to have a VPN.
No, I don't.
Well, can I tell you about ExpressVPN?
Yeah?
ExpressVPN
is fucking great.
Dude, it's an app, and it prevents your phone carrier from being able to see the sites you visit and sell it off to third parties.
Because then they'll go, oh, look, Fatty wants another biscuit. And then they'll try to sell you it, right?
Yeah. They'll try to send you treats, links to stores that have treats.
ExpressVPN.com. So you're telling me if I download this app, ExpressVPN.com, like let's say I go to ExpressVPN.com/Tim Dillon, they're going to give me 3 extra months free? 3 months free?
Yeah. It's
90 days free?
It's free.
ExpressVPN.com/Tim Dillon?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a no-brainer.
How many times have you clicked on something and it says you can't watch this because you're not in the area, or you can't do this or do that?
I mean, when I was in Australia, I was trying to watch the Ozark season, the finale, but it hadn't come out in Australia, so we couldn't watch. It was a whole thing.
Oh, yeah, that's annoying.
So if you're on a VPN, you could do that. Ozark, it sucked anyway, but the point is, I didn't know that then. ExpressVPN.com/Tim Dillon. That's ExpressVPN.com/Tim Dillon. That's what they say.
And by the way, you can do up to 5 devices with one account. So you keep your family safe, you keep your friends safe. Get one for the wife, one for the kid, one for
You could have your wife, your 2 kids, your brother, and your mistress. That's ExpressVPN.com/Tim Dillon. I love earbuds, but I like Raycon earbuds. I like them better. They're cheaper and better than the other types of earbuds, right?
Oh, yeah, much, much better.
That's what I think. Raycon's everyday earbuds look, feel, and sound better than ever. With optimized gel tips for the perfect in-ear fit, these earbuds are so comfortable and they will not budge, trust me. Raycons give you 8 hours of playtime, 32-hour battery life. Raycons are priced just right. You get quality audio at half the price of other premium audio brands. It's no wonder Raycon's everyday earbuds have over 50,000 5-star reviews. They have 3 customizable sound profiles, earbud tap functions, noise isolation, awareness mode. I really like these earbuds. Go to buyraycon.com/Tim today to get 15% off your Raycon order. Buyraycon.com/Tim to get 15% off your order. I use them. You use them. Everybody uses them.
Oh, yeah. I was listening to some great LCD sound system I was listening to the other day, and some other podcasts I like.
Who cares?
Well, I think it says
Raycon is great for your ears.
Were you listening to anything with them?
I don't listen to it. What I listen to is my business. If I say I'm listening to something, I should get $30,000 to say it. Why would I mention anybody's name without them to? As soon as I open my mouth, you put money in it. I'm going to say who I was listening to for free. What, are you out of your mind? I was listening to fill in the blank. Buy this. Hey, buy this in the ad. Buy this moment in the ad. I love bleep. I was listening to bleep on my Raycon. If you want to be in that bleep, $8,000. The first bleep. The second bleep is $6,000. $14,000 if you want to get mentioned twice.
I do listen back to the Tim Dillon show with my Raycon earbuds on.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I mix the show with my Raycons.
I'm glad. Go to buyraycon.com/Tim today to get 15% off your Raycon order. That's buyraycon.com/Tim to get 15% off our Raycon order. I use Raycon all the time and I love it. I love it, baby. What are some of the good Southern foods we don't know about? Maybe they're chains, maybe they're not. Maybe it's places that are specific to you.
You know what I miss?
Yeah.
From back home? What do you know about Brahms?
Very little, but I know let me tell you right now. Is it a custard?
Yeah.
Is it a custard? I know it's ice cream.
I believe it's a soft serve.
They have a soft serve and they have regular ice cream.
Okay.
Their burgers are bomb.
See, is it custard?
Are you a custard gal?
I like an Andy's custard. I do like custard.
You like Andy's custard?
I do. Yeah.
Did I just fall in love with my twin?
Yeah, I do.
Your twin brother. What kind of Brahms? Oh.
Okay, so Brahms is interesting.
Oh, I miss it. I miss Brahms. I think it started in Oklahoma, maybe. Or yeah, I think it did.
You know what it is? It's just a good burger.
Yes. Oh, and I'm not a burger fan. I'd rather have a taco. I'd rather have pizza, everything. But when it comes to a Brahms burger, oh, you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong.
Interesting. We love, me and Ben, there's a place in Montauk, New York, out on Long Island, the furthest point. It's called John's. And they have amazing burgers. It's like what Shake Shack should have been. And they serve them on potato buns, and they're so good. And they have fresh ice cream, like, strawberry Oreo ice cream and coffee Oreo. And John's Driving in Montauk, New York. That's our spot. We love that spot.
Oh, yeah, like that.
It's old school, and it's just, it's really, really cool.
Yeah.
Places like that in the summer. There's nothing better in the summer than getting a custard, getting a burger, sitting outside.
That's a great picture, Ben.
Oh,
Could it get a little bit more pixelated though?
Yeah, I mean, if we ask Ben to work, him and his wife will sue me. So I have to. Although Ben, go down. There is a nice one. Go to the left. See that sunset? Get that one.
Yeah.
Montauk has some of the best sunsets in the country, and it's. Well, I'm just saying if you're out there. But so Brahms, now Libbie Higgins, do you have a restaurant, a place where you would go and cry? Where would you go? What would you like?
In the whole country?
I loved, what I used to love? When I was a little kid, I was an actor. I don't know if you know this, but when I was 6 years old to 12, I was on Sesame Street multiple times. I was in some NYU student films, and I auditioned for a lot of things that I never booked, right? And I would kind of go home sad. My parents would take me out of school. My mother would bring me into the city. I'd do an audition. I'd flub it. I'd fuck it up. And then I'd come back to the Penn Station Dairy Queen. And I would buy a Blizzard. And sometimes I would sit in the chair and kind of cry into the Blizzard while I ate it. And then one time, I got something. I was trying to explain to him, and he made the wrong thing. And a sweet Indian man who probably just got to America, he made the wrong thing, and I lost my mind. And I started screaming, and I took it and I threw it in the garbage, but I missed because I'm a faggot. So it hit and it splattered everywhere, and I was screaming, "No! No!" And I threw it. And the Indian guy started like laughing because he didn't know what to do, and I just like screamed it. And then I just looked, and my grandmother was with me, and she goes, "Come on!" And she was like, she goes, "I'm ashamed of you." She goes, "I'm ashamed of you." I remember her said that. She just kept saying that. "I'm ashamed of you. I'm ashamed of you." And then we went to the Long Island Railroad waiting room, and I just sat there, and I still had like Blizzard kind of all over myself, and I just sat there in tears. Where was that place for you? Where was that for you? Did you have that? Where was that for you? Libbie Higgins.
The Super Sandwich Shop is what it was called in St. Louis.
Take me there, Libbie.
Very small diner, right?
I love it. The Super Sandwich?
Super Sandwich Shop.
Soup or sandwich or super?
Super Sandwich
Super
Shop.
Sandwich Shop. Take us there, Libbie Higgins.
It was you can only sit at a counter. Thank you so much, Ben. He saw that I was struggling.
Yeah, you were.
And rushed.
Well, if he had set the mic up in the beginning.
Because I couldn't get any more.
Well, if he had set the mic up in the beginning, you'd be fine. But Ben likes to, like his boss, likes to do it on the fly. We don't love prep.
He's really struggling, though. Thank you.
There you go.
This guy is just the sweetest little angel.
Everyone says that who doesn't know him.
Okay. He heard himself. Super Sandwich Shop in St. Louis on St. Louis Avenue. You can only sit at the counter. My father would take me there a lot. And we got to see him on Wednesday nights because they were divorced.
And Wednesday was his day.
Wednesday was his day. So.
And how many of you would he take to the Super Sandwich Shop?
4 of us.
That's a lot of counter space.
My sister, my little brother, and my older brother.
Everybody in the counter seat?
Everybody in the counter seat.
Christ almighty.
And so then we'd stop at the liquor store to get snacks.
Oh, he'd have he'd want a couple of nips.
He'd get snacks for us. We'd get a honey bun or whatever, but he'd get his snacks.
He'd get his snacks.
Usually a Busch beer.
Little warmth.
And we'd head on home to his house where we'd watch TV.
What would you watch?
Like the Cosby Show, Family Ties. I'm older, so these programs were still okay.
I used to watch them. Why aren't they okay now? Because Bill Cosby went on a few bad dates?
I'm sorry, my headphone was not working. Hello?
The Super Sandwich Shop in St. Louis.
Were you able to find a picture of it?
Well, he's not even look. Why would he look? I mean, he's not even looking.
What was the name of it?
Super
Jesus, she said
Sandwich
it 9
Shop
times.
in St. Louis.
You said it 9
It's
times.
no longer there, but I'm telling
okay,
you.
but
Find a
I'll see
good
if I can find
pixelated
it.
photo of it.
Get an old pixelated photo.
Okay.
Is that
Was
it?
this it right here?
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Okay.
Oh,
There
Look at it.
is.
Look at it.
Wednesday nights.
Wow.
The Higgins family was a family again.
Oh.
Wednesday nights. Gather your brothers and sisters around. We're getting honey buns and a bush beer, and we're going down to the Super Sandwich Shop because everything's going to be okay. And then we're going to watch Bill Cosby.
And everything was okay.
Right.
We love to watch Knight Rider, too. That was another great program.
Legendary program.
And then my dad would drive us home in his little station wagon, and we'd continue on life the next day.
It's a real Tracy Chapman song. You got a fast car.
He actually had
I got a sandwich shop.
he had a car called Le Car.
Le Car. From where?
That's what it was called. LE space CAR.
that was the brand,
That was, I think it was a Renault.
the model, Le
Le Car. There it is.
Oh my Jesus. Oh my God. That's like a joke.
And I
that's
would
like a
Y'all all fit in there?
I would.
Libbie,
we weren't always huge.
who
we
makes-
were small.
Who makes that?
Isn't it
Renault.
Yes. I didn't want to try to say it again.
I mean, this is like
Never heard of that.
And I would sit
get
in
that
that
up
car
on screen again, Ben.
for
That's-
hours and pretend I was driving.
What color?
It was white with a black
white
stripe.
car.
That's
Like
fun.
this one with the stripe.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
I would just sit in it for hours and shift the gears. It was not on. I'd push in the clutch and just shift.
when you were little.
Yep. Pretending I was driving.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Good times.
and when I got older, I switched up to a riding
Is
lawnmower.
your father still with us?
No, he has passed on.
Okay. Well, that's sad because it's always sad when people leave, but also now you're doing great, and it would be
Oh, he would love it.
he would love it.
He would love it.
Fuck
you,
yeah.
you painted a nice picture. I felt like I was there.
He would love
You know what
at
it
the
was?
sandwich
It
shop.
was. There's something deeply poetic about the times in life where you're making the best of a situation that is not optimal, And in that time, you're doing what you can to get through. And it's very, very, there's something, even though you look back on it, there's something nice about it, even though there's probably some pain associated with it. Because I hear it and it sounds horrible.
Oh, there's lots of pain with
It
that.
sounds horrible to me. Like the idea of it is horrible, and the reality of it is even worse. Like, but then I think back and I go, you know what? You probably had some laughs. You had some fun. You were making the best of it, and that's what life is, really.
Well, you also didn't have a choice when you were a kid. It's like you just had to go where everybody took you.
That's
yeah,
a great
we're going
point.
over here. I'm going over here. Okay.
That's a great point.
Gonna get molested by my brother. Okay, let's do this.
It is what it is. Yeah. Right. TGIF, thank God it's Friday, huh? Molesting and then Super Sandwich Shop.
Thank
God it's Friday.
The Super Sandwich Shop almost made it well worth it.
Yeah.
I will say that.
Now, you guys travel all around the country. What are your observations on this country at the moment in terms of, just the way things are? You see a lot of places. You travel a lot. You have that vantage point.
Well, we go to a lot of places. I don't feel like we see shit.
Right.
We see the inside of a venue and the inside of a hotel, and I see her ass walking around naked, and
I see her walking around naked.
That's really, all we see.
Do you do OnlyFans?
I do OnlyFans, but I don't do porn or nudes.
Okay.
I do.
And I do.
She does. I do a comedy show on there,
Oh, good.
and it does well. It does very well. Called Tammy Bangs.
Okay.
But I do vlogs and exclusive stuff. But no, I don't finger myself on there.
Well, that's sad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's I might.
Money can make a lot of things happen.
If people stop buying tickets, I will finger myself.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like your life now and the amount of time you spend working and performing and doing all these things, putting up sketches and things like that, is it how you kind of imagined it when you were at a place where you wanted to get here?
Yes and no. It's hard to explain. Yeah, I mean,
because when I was thinking about it, I always wanted to kill people. Like I always wanted to murder them and torture them. And I thought that there'd be a mechanism that would allow me to do that and kind of get away with it. What I found out is that mechanism is the buy-in is so much higher. It's so much more money than I have. So is there anything about where you are now that surprises you?
Oh God. No, I don't know what to say. No, I feel like, no, man, I'm just doing it. As long as people are enjoying it, I'm just going to do it, you know? And people ask me all the time, they're like, oh, like, how do I get into it? What do you do? Like, and I'm just like, I don't even know what I'm doing.
Right.
I just want to make that clear. I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
I just show up and I just do it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does.
I don't know what I'm doing.
It does.
No clue.
What's the next? Do you ever want to do a movie?
Yeah, I'm going to write a Tammy movie and I'm going to make it.
Fuck yeah.
And I'm doing a Carla movie.
Yeah, we're doing, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
You want to be in them?
I'll be in them.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I'll write you a good character.
I'll absolutely be in them.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
For sure.
We have to ask him on, while we're filming so he can't tell us
say no.
So he can't tell us no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, I want to do a Tammy movie. I want to, yeah, that's my next big goal. I'm going to do it.
Yeah. Well, good.
Yeah.
I mean, you're killing it out there. People love what you're doing. Where can people follow both of you if they don't know about you and they want to know more about you?
Well, hey, man, I appreciate the clout.
Yeah.
Because
you have it already. What are you talking about?
Well, my Instagram, I had over 1 million followers and it got deleted.
Now, why?
Oh, really?
No reason.
Really?
Yeah. And my management tried to get it back from Instagram for 2 months, and Instagram finally just said, no, we're not giving her page back. Literally. So
and you have no idea why an 1 million follower account got deleted.
No. They just said have her read the community guidelines. That's what they told them. But I would literally post a story of me cooking fried eggs with an Aerosmith song over it, and it would get deleted for sexual solicitation. I'm not kidding.
Right.
So I'm like, you guys are psycho.
Right.
So I had to start completely fresh on Instagram.
We're all living in a sick world.
God, dude.
Yeah.
My Instagram is Chelcie Lynn _CHELCIE. It's got the check mark. I've got a podcast called The Viral Podcast with me and my best friend Paige Jen, and then me and her bitch ass are touring the country. So
Chelcie Lynn, get her on Instagram. CHELCIELYNN. Chelcie Lynn.
thank you.
Libbie Higgins on
Libbie
Instagram
Higgins
as well.
And I also have a podcast called Slap City with my friend Tina D-Ball.
Yep.
Wow. Look at that gal.
Look at her.
Libbie Higgins.
Thought that was Tim Dillon at first.
We're just having a good time out here.
Uh-huh.
And
You're just trying to recreate the Super Sandwich Shop.
oh, my whole life.
What would you get there? What was the order?
Fries with a cheeseburger with mayonnaise, and pickles, and a Coke.
Wow.
And a Coke. Shit hasn't changed.
Shit has.
That's all you
The
order.
only thing that's different is my daddy ain't here to eat it with me. Oh God! Don't look on that. That is so outdated. Look.
What is it?
That's my old thing. If you go to my second page, I think it has my OnlyFans link.
She's like, get off there.
Now I do finger myself. No, I'm kidding. I don't finger myself. I do show tits. I smashed a cake with my ass a couple weeks ago.
Dudes love her big fat ass.
Look, I cannot answer DMs currently because dudes just the only thing that keeps me away from OnlyFans right now is the messages.
Yeah.
I just can't.
What happened with the cake in your ass?
I took a nice birthday cake.
What kind?
It was just a white cake with sprinkles
From like Ralph's.
Yeah, something like that. And put it on a chair. Had my friend filming, and then I pulled down my pants and just sat on the cake and smushed it to smithereens. And I thought there'd be more of a smushing, and it just flat.
Yeah.
I thought there would be more. I don't know what I thought, more smushing, but it just flat as a pancake. And then I stood up and said, cut.
Who wants cake?
Who wants cake?
Well, you're out there doing the work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what's important. Libbie Higgins, subscribe to see Libbie Higgins flatten a cake.
For $6. No, it's $8. I have the cheapest OnlyFans.
$8 to see you flatten a cake with your ass.
That's a good deal.
And then
I will pay it.
Lots of tits and mostly butts, but we just like doing fun stuff on the OnlyFans.
Yeah. We just fuck around on there. It's the shit we want to post to Instagram, but we can't. Pretty much. That's what
you'll be deleted.
Yeah.
For sexual solicitation.
Yep.
Exactly. I cannot believe they killed that 1 million follower account.
Yep.
How is TikTok? Are they rough with you too or no?
I have a lot of followers on TikTok, but I have to really, really, really water myself down.
Right.
Because everything gets deleted on TikTok.
That's what a lot of people are saying.
I have to keep it, PG.
4 million people, 4.4 million people, 50 million likes. Chelcie Lynn on TikTok.
Yeah. But TikTok's fun. It took me a while to get into. I have to water myself down on there, but it's fine. That's what my OnlyFans is for.
There's Libbie Higgins TikTok.
There's
Libbie Higgins, 212,000 followers. Go follow these women. They are hilarious. Thank you for coming and thank you for having dinner with me. Who is this, by the way? What is this?
The first one?
No, go make a right. Okay. Keep going. Keep with that.
This person.
That's
right
me doing the child filter. That's me living my childhood out.
And she was curry.
Gary.
Yeah, thank you for skipping it. It's very disturbing.
No, it's so scary. I need to see it.
Okay.
I want to see it.
It's so dumb.
She was curring her hair with a curling
It's too long.
iron. And I say, Mommy, I wanna have a curly hair too. And my mommy said, you're not getting curly hair.
It's
and I
cute.
said, Mommy, please, I want you to curl my hair too. So my mommy says, okay, you asked for it. And she starts curling my hair with a hot curling iron and burned me accidentally over here. Burned my face. So then my mommy says, quit being such a baby. That didn't burn. And I said, Bobby, that burned.
Aww.
Mommy,
My inner
burned
child.
Me. You burned a bee over there.
Aww.
Mommy buyed a home perm at Sari's Beauty Supply. And the home perm is called Ogilvy Home Perm. So then we come home and Mommy puts all the rollers in and squirts all the stuff on there and it stinks real bad and was cold. And then we just sit there and wait for the hair to get curly. So then she takes the rollers out of my hair, washes my hair,
God,
and it didn't even look curly. So then my mommy gets a hair dryer and starts drying my hair.
Aww.
And the next thing I know,
So sad.
so the next thing I know is this is my hair.
Aww.
This is my hair now.
Aww.
I don't like curly hair anymore.
Oh, this is traumatizing.
And I say, Bobby,
I'm dead.
I can't straight again, Bobby. I don't like this hair no more. And she said, you don't get straight hair for 6 months. It's gonna be curly for 6 months.
Why did I make this?
What I'm trying to tell you is,
This is
if
brilliant.
you ever want curly hair,
Sick.
don't get curly hair.
It's so disturbing. It's everything.
He said this is
It's
brilliant.
a David Cronenberg film.
Brilliant.
It's brilliant. Libbie Higgins, I mean, you just got to follow it. It's stuff like that
so
where you
funny.
just,
Yeah,
you
that's
just can't.
longer. That's longer than I usually make.
I know, but you can't look away because it's just, I don't know what's happening and it's all crazy.
She's got better stuff on there.
No, I know, but that's brilliant.
put the
Here's the
third
deal.
one.
Here's the deal.
third one.
There's funnier stuff that she's done on there. What's amazing about that is it's kind of brilliant in the sense that it's completely insane.
Yes.
Well, it's just improvised too.
Yeah, no, it's insane, and that's what I like about it. But go.
This one, Chelsea? You want me to play this one?
He's a 7, but he calls bingo at the VFW every Wednesday.
3. He's a 1, but he's got surround sound.
A 10.
He's a 3, but he gets a hefty SSI check.
Oh, 10. 10. All right, he's an 8, okay, but he won't let you wear a miniskirt when you want to go out to the tavern.
1.
Tavern.
He's a 4, but he's the captain of a riverboat.
Oh. 8. All right, he's a 9, but he still uses dial-up. Not the soap, the internet.
10.
Not the soap.
He's a 9, but he's your ex-stepdad.
Oh,
Now go down here and go all the way to the all the way on the right on the second row.
Oh, this right here?
That's all the,
That's great.
it's just a trend.
I love it. I love it. Libbie Higgins, Chelcie Lynn,
times.
Trailer Trash Tammy. Go see them on tour. Go follow them on social media. We love you guys. Thank you so much for coming by.
Dude, thanks for having us on.
Of
for
course.
real.
I appreciate it. You guys are the best.
Finally, we meet.
Yes.
Finally, we meet. We'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much.
Love you.
All right. Bye-bye.